She was a very special girl. Very driven, beautiful, popular, loving. And many, many people love her. And I'm very grateful for all the support I've had. I really am. From everybody in Reefham and from all her friends.
Hilary Livesey's life was turned upside down in November when her oldest daughter, Katia, was killed in a car crash. The 19-year-old had just been accepted as a student at Liverpool Medical School when she died. Now her mum, who runs a florist's in Reefham, is planning a charity tribute to her much-missed daughter. Hilary is taking part in Birdie's Bike Ride, a cycle challenge named after the nickname she gave her daughter.
This is a good thing we're doing. It's making me feel positive. Losing Katia is a tragedy for everybody.
The group will cycle from Holt to Reefham, revisiting key places in Katia's life, and they'll be led by her boyfriend Jimmy, who sees it as a special way to remember Katia.
There's no words that can describe what it's been like. You just try and get on with your day-to-day life.
The money raised will be split, with some of it going towards a bursary at Reefham College to encourage budding students. Hilary and others hope the rest will fund a monument at the medical school Katia never got the chance to attend.
I think it's just to make the whole experience more personal. We are trying to raise money to support to make a bursary at high school, but we've got to do something personal as well that's going to help us, not move on, but to remember Katia. So it's going to be a good day.
Katia's friends and family have a host of treasured photos and memories. They'll use the ride on June the 15th to celebrate these and a young life which was taken too soon. Mark Summers, Mustard TV, Reefham. Before this week, Kieran Priestley and Angelo Antonio didn't know each other. They're in different years at Helston High School and have only crossed paths between lessons. But now they've been thrust into the limelight together after one life-saving moment. On Wednesday, 14-year-old diabetic Kieran suffered a seizure in the school canteen, and Angelo sprang into action.
The young lady was like, I think he swallowed his tongue. Kieran's face was turning purple, and it was just getting darker and darker, and he started breathing. He was trying to catch breath while he was fitting, and at that point when I reached in, his tongue was folded over and it was here. So I grabbed his tongue and I pulled it. It was quite hard as well, so I pulled it and I put down my thumb on his tongue while he was still biting down on my finger, and then he started getting colour back in his face and his breathing was getting better.
It took me about 10-15 minutes to properly come round and realise where I was. By that time my parents had arrived, just a few teachers. I bow down to him, I really do. I can't thank him enough, because obviously if it wasn't for what he'd done I wouldn't be here.
Kieran's had diabetes since he was 5, but this was only his second seizure. Shocked staff were quick to call 999, but it was Angelo's intervention which proved crucial.
The paramedic made it very clear that he felt that without the actions of Angelo, that actually Kieran's life was in danger. So absolutely massive achievement for AJ, and we're extremely proud.
I don't think myself as a hero. It needed to be done. It could have been anyone else, but everyone else was under panic, so they didn't know what to do. And I just chose to react, and it paid off. Kieran made me realise how special life is, and how special family is, and how you should just make your own choices and live the way you are, because it can just be taken away from you.
Both teenagers return to school today. They may not be in the same lessons, but they've promised to keep in touch, having forged a friendship thanks to Angelo's quick thinking. Mark Summers, Mustard TV, Helston. The horse, a noble beast and carrier of the greats, from Julius Caesar to John Wayne. But what would happen if you got one of these to pull one of these? Welcome to the sport of horseboarding.
Horseboarding is basically tying a mountain board or off-road skateboard behind a horse and racing over a course in a time trial. and we go race against other teams. The fastest time wins, basically.
Horseboarding was started up a decade ago, but the national championships are taking place this weekend at the East Anglian Game and Country Fair at the Norfolk Showground. 11 teams from around the country will compete in both speed and agility tests for the hallowed title. And as the pads show, while it's fun, there's some danger involved.
You're going to get knocked around, you're going to get bruises, you're going to get strains, but we're riding, a couple inches off the ground, best part of 30-35 miles an hour for the most part, and if we fall off, it's like getting out of a car at that speed, do you know what I mean? So it's advisable to wear pads if you're going to try that. Don't try that at home.
The competition will take place over both days of the fair, and the crowds are bound to be chomping at the bit for fast-paced action. Mark Summers, Mustard TV, at the Norfolk Showground.